All day we've been talking about the breaking news, the Patriots releasing Cam Newton. Well, we finally heard from Cam, sort of, on his IG story with this post. I really appreciate all the love and support during this time, but I must say, please don't feel sorry for me. I'm good. Love. So never a victim, always a victor. Harry, your thoughts?
I'll just say this. I'll start like this. I have the utmost respect for Cam Newton, right? I'm from the south side of Atlanta. He's from the south side of Atlanta. I wanted to see him win this football job. He didn't win this football job. He's done some tremendous things in the National Football League. Do I think he can still play? Yes, I do believe he can still play the game of football. But right now, it's not going to be in a starting role. So for Cam, it's more so of what we have problems with as men, right? A pride thing. Can he lower that pride and accept a backup role until he can compete for a starting role? That's going to be the thing for Cam Newton moving forward right now.
Something that you and I were discussing off camera, which I'm just going to out right now, was Cam's shoulder injury and how that affects his throwing. One thing that I've ignored through all this, because I keep bringing up, he was 6-2 with almost 70% completion percentage when he got hurt. Yeah. And since then, we have not seen what he can do operating a real team, with an offensive line, weapons, a defense, the whole thing. Because consistently, that team was in the playoffs every other year and sometimes made a little run and one time went to the Super Bowl, and they didn't have a great offense then. That was a lot of Cam Newton. But if it's the case that shoulder injury has affected his throwing, which was never his strong suit in terms of accuracy, but if it's now affected it to the point where he's never going to be the same in that way, then who knows if he ever starts again. And I had Joe Theismann on my radio show last week, 2 weeks ago, talking about Dak Prescott, injury to a lower extremity, which obviously Theismann knows all about. You got to make that up somewhere. Yeah. Whether it's a shoulder, you have a shoulder injury, whatever. Cam gets hurt and is now weaker in a place than he used to be. He's got to try to make that up somewhere that can throw everything off. Maybe this comes down to, for him, can he ever get right physically, back 100%? Not that he's fast as he ever was, but just feeling right physically. And if he can't, maybe he can't start again. But if he can, I have not given up on Cam.
No, I haven't given up on him either because, like I said, he is the most dominant physical presence at the quarterback position, like what he just said, that we've ever seen. And I think he does still have the intangibles to be a starting quarterback. That just can't happen right now in this moment, right? So can he accept the backup role right now? And then later down the line, can he compete for a starting role somewhere else?
I think he can, because I think we saw a humble side of him even here in New England. So I definitely feel like that is a possibility for him.
Belichick was raving about his leadership, his competitiveness. Yeah. That's a good sign. Well, and there's another guy in the AFC, by the way, a head coach who is unable to go under 500, Mike Tomlin, who might want a competitive, big, strong, athletic leader quarterback to back up his guy who's 38 years old. And, there are places where Cam could fit in a backup role.
And to Cam's credit, I had a talk with the McCourty twins. Yep. And they love Cam Newton. They love his leadership. They love the way he came about practice every day. They love his energy. So for a lot of people who think Cam Newton, he does this. No, Cam Newton is a leader. He's a guy in this league that people respect, a guy in this league that people love to play with as well.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.